Sometimes you gotta self-talk to yourself. Because I didn't feel like coming out here today. I had to bust myself out of the house. It is warm out here. It's about 72 degrees. And I got things growing. Still got beans going. I planted so many beans, I don't know. We're gonna go through the garden today, okay? It's gonna be a quick one, or maybe not a not so quick one, because look at this. I got things down here. I got harvest. I don't even know what kind of beans these are. I just planted some beans from the thing. Anyway, let's go through the garden and see what we got. The peas are out and they are following me. I think they like my hair oil. Not good. No bueno. Let's get it. Oh, they're red beans. See that? I got a whole bunch of them here too. So we'll start here. This is my loquat, right? And down here, I just planted a bunch of beans after I soaked them. I soaked them for like 24 hours and now I planted them and now I got a whole bunch of red beans. So I'll come out here and pick them in a second. In this pile here, I got my moringa. I have some, I have a whole bunch of figs. What one? Which one is, let me see, I got them marked. So this one is a brown turkey fig. This one also is a brown turkey fig. I hope I'm holding it up for you. Oh, that's not a fig. What is this? And this one is a brown turkey fig. So I must have ordered some tissue culture brown turkey figs. See that? They were real small a couple of months ago. Told you, go ahead and get those tissue culture. Because this right here, I don't know what kind of fig it is, but that was tissue culture too. All right. Then, rat-tat-tat-tat-tat. This is blueberries. My lemongrass, I did not put it inside yet. And it's thinning out. I'm going to put some fertilizer in here. It's not that cold here, so I'm not worried. Not worried yet. Here are my blackberries right there. Don't fall down, Jamaica. And I got tomato plants down here. Look at that. Tomatoes are still alive. They sure are. Tomato plants are still holding on. They won't be for long though. Here's the basil. I feed my basil. I eat basil. Example. I eat basil. And my animals, my rabbits love basil. They love it. So anytime they're looking a little down, I go ahead and give them basil. These are walking onions right here. A perennial onion. I have them over here. And I have them right here. Walking onions. Hopefully I have them forever. This is stevia. I bought this as a seedling. I think these are cannas. I got them from not from Dollar Tree. I got them from Wally World. They were on sale, so I bought them. This right here, Georgia collards. I did not separate them, and my chickens have been eating them down. So, you know, it's okay. It saves me on feed. These bees are following me. My roses are blooming because it's been raining and it's not too hot. So they're doing what they do. See how pretty they are? This down here don't look good. These are my zinnias. Although they're still flowering, I think I'm going to leave them there till they go away. See that? But there's a lot of dead ones on here. Okay. Then I have okra here. Mustards. I think there's mustards, and that's mustards. Here's some bok choy that fell over. See that? Oh God, but bok choy will break off, and I just harvest the whole head. There's the bok choy right there. Swiss chard. More zinnias. These are tree collards. Turnips are coming back. Broccoli. I don't know about broccoli. Broccoli might bolt on me, guys. I'm just hoping that it doesn't, because this is broccoli. And this is broccoli that bolted from this spring. Here are my Brussels sprouts. This Brussels sprout has been around for over a year and it's still putting out. So I'm going to leave it here. I don't know. Maybe they're biennial. This is a Swiss chard. Let's see here. So this right here, this plant right here is, let me hold it up. See that? See the purple on it? Eggplant. I've already harvested some eggplant, but you have to lift the leaves up to find them. There's a lot of flowers on here, so I'm just gonna let it go and see what this December does, because sometimes we don't get a frost till the end of December. Sometimes, you know, it's very, very, very mild. Look at these mustards. They look so pretty. Look at that. Look at that. I'm gonna turn around so you don't see my shadow. That's the mustards. That one and that one and that one. And then there's some new ones I put out here. And of course, I'm watering the new stuff. I'm gonna keep my stuff alive, guys. New stuff is starting to catch up. It sure is. Even those garlic that I got from in the refrigerator, they're coming up. Ooh, I'm getting wet, I'm getting wet. So this is what we went over so far. Not everything, but you get it. Huh? It's not gonna always be pretty. Not every part of the garden is gonna be pretty. But I believe that the fall garden is actually just as pretty as the spring garden. It's just different plants. That's all. More leafy. Now over here, well, they're starting to die out, so I gotta go out here. See that? Those are my sweet potatoes. It's time for me to come and get them. Sweet potatoes and my okra. I still got okra to harvest, some seeds. And that's basil right there that has went to seed. So that'll probably come back up because I didn't plant those. They came up by themselves. Over here, I have grapevines. I just planted these this summer, so I don't expect much. However, I don't want them on the fence. I want them to grow on this trellis so that I can get an arch of grapes. I may have to replace this trellis. It's not very sturdy, but we'll see. Sometimes when plants grow around things, they make the structure sturdier. So here's a couple of habanero peppers that I couldn't fit into my greenhouse, as well as a bell pepper. Still have my dragon fruit out here. Another bell pepper plant. Here is a papaya tree that I planted from seed, and look, it's suffering out here. That is freezer burn. It's too cold. This is a tropical plant, but I don't have room in my greenhouse. I do have another greenhouse in the shed that I need to put together. Hopefully, if it can hold on for a couple more, about a week, I'll get it put up. I just don't want to pull any more plants into my house. I pulled those avocados in, and I think that's about it. So here's a pretty side. All right. And this one used to be pretty, but I told you it's freezer burn now, so I got to get them up. It's time for me to pull them. It is time. When they start dying back, it's time to dig up, get some of your crops up. So sweet potatoes are in here. All right, let's go around, huh? All my trees are dormant. Here's my orchard. My orchard goes around the outside. And I do have some trees that didn't make it, but I'm not gonna mess with it until this spring. I'll know who's who by the spring. I got quite a few trees. I got peach trees, I got plum trees, I got apricot trees. That's an apricot tree right there. What else I got? I got lime trees. I did have some Arctic frost samsuma, but they didn't make it, so I'm not gonna count those. Man, I got a lot of stone fruit. And another thing I need to do is get my persimmons in the ground. These two are persimmons right here. They didn't stand up straight initially, but I think that this pole has done its job, because this persimmon is standing up now. It was leaning over originally, and so is that one. So let's go over to the figs, huh? Everything's dried up now. This stuff has to be weed whacked, but this right here, these are peppers, and look, they're putting out flowers. So it's gonna get down to 42, and then 2 nights from tonight is about 55. So we're back to normal temperatures again for Texas. I'm in 9A, hence, you know, some of the trees not having dropped all their leaves, and the roses blooming. So let's go over here. So I planted a fig tree here, here. Y'all, I gotta get organized. I don't like the way I have a grill right there. I have a grill here. I have a grill here. I just need to find a spot for them and just put them together, consolidate. So anyway, here's a fig, here's a fig, here's a fig. Here's another one, another fig. Two of these are LSU Gold, and one of them is Valletta di Bordeaux. The bigger ones that are right here, they're all Chicago hardy figs. This is my mulberry tree. Haven't gotten any fruit out of it. It did flower last year, but it hasn't given me anything yet. These are all stone fruit. Let me take this little tag off. They're losing all their leaves, and they're supposed to. Can't get it off. That's probably why it's still on there. There's two of them on there. I get it later. Another time. You only have one hand. So as I said, the garden is not always going to be there. Oh, there's moringa. I planted a lot of moringa out here. Only one of them in the ground came back up. And here it is. Bees are gone. Bees are gone. I just have the boxes now. I need to clean them out. I think I'm going to try it again. They're so expensive though. My God. For a nuke, it's like a couple of $100, more than a couple. So it's almost half a G for a nuke. And a nuke is just a queen that they put with a bunch of bees and call it a day. It's not even a full hive. Well, not really. It's a new hive. Anyway, there's my moringa. This is this dried up thing right here. That's a peach tree. That joker puts out. This, I believe, is a pear tree. I have a tag on it. Let me see what it says. No, this is Santa Rosa plum. This one's doing well. This one definitely took. Told you about that rabbit manure. I use that stuff. I use it. That's a pecan tree right there. And that's another pecan tree right there. And out there's another pecan tree. Everything is doing well. I'm very pleased. Very pleased. See all them oranges or whatever they are on the ground? I didn't get them all. The ones that were up high, I couldn't reach them. And now they're down on the ground. It's all right. You can't win them all. It's okay. I got a bucket full. But look at all that. Look at that. Wasteful. Anyway. So this is what a December garden looks like. Not bad, not good, but not bad. I'm pretty proud of the brassicas and how they're doing. The brassicas are fall crops. In Texas, you better not plant them in the spring because all you're gonna get is a bunch of seeds unless that's what you're going for. I learned my lessons in reference to that. We're going around and around. All of this stuff, man. I got all kind of stuff in here. We already went through this, but I got some elderberries, everything in there. A little bit of everything is in here. I saved some of my Jerusalem artichokes because the rabbits ate the ones that were out there. So there's Jerusalem artichokes. That's another fig tree right there. What are you? Valletta di Bordeaux. This was tissue culture. This was almost nothing, I think, I say this thing's less than 6 months old. Look at that. Look at how big it is. By the way, the bigger the pot, the more you're going to get. I don't know what this is. I think this is mustard. I just planted it in there. I had some other plant in here, but it didn't take, so. Gotta get something from my soil. These are the trees that I moved over here because my dogs were laying on my seedlings. Now the seedlings aren't doing well. I tell you what, that's why I plant so much, because when they don't take, I just go ahead and replant. It's not their fault though. And this is what your dog, a puppy, will do. It's a live tree. She done attacked and bit off. Anyway, I got fuss and fuss. I got a lot of trees that I need to put in the ground, but I don't think I'm gonna put them in the ground here. I think I'm gonna take them out to the other property. And I have some out here also. Some of them didn't make it. Most of them did. Most of them made it. Most of them. Of course, my seedlings are getting up there. Get up, 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 get back down. See how dry it was? Look at that soil. No grass. Here's my broad fork, my favorite tool. My favorite. My onions, I've watered them, so hopefully they take. I got a couple more sets to put in the ground. This was a Myers lemon. I don't know what it is now because they keep coming back from the ground. You see that? It's a pear tree. What kind of pear tree are you? Shinseiko Asian pear. And look at that. I'm gonna have some fruit. I'm gonna have some fruit. There's a whole bunch of them on here. Definitely gonna have some fruit. So that's my Shinseiko pear. This one is an Asian pear. That one, I mean an Orient pear. That's an Orient pear, and that's an Orient pear. I don't know what this is. I hope it's not a Bartlett, because they say you shouldn't plant Bartlett near your house. They have a habit of falling over. So I'm praying that's not what it is. I didn't mark this one. This is just Shinseki pear. It's dormant. You see that? Dormant. Then I got some more Meyer lemons right here. And back here I have asparagus. The ferns are still showing up, but it's done, you know, for the year. And I got a couple more ferns over here. I'm gonna plant some more of those because I actually like it. Look at this. She gonna get sick. This is medication for birds, and the puppy just ate it up. I haven't had a puppy in years, and I forget that they're just like babies. You gotta watch them because they'll eat stuff like this and it'll make them sick. This is the antibiotic for the birds. Oh gosh, I hope it's not poisonous to dogs, because all animals are not alike. So pray for Daisy, huh? I know that's who it is. Puppies do this. I haven't had a puppy in 10 years. No, it's not that long. About 7 years. My dogs are getting old, so when that lady offered her to me, well, I was like, yes. $20 for Belgian Malinois? Of course I'll take her. So here's the rest of my starts. My onion starts. My moringa did not make it. That's because I put it outside and it froze. I have a few more things out here. I put the spinach outside because the spinach was going to seed in the house. So another thing that likes winter or likes cold, perfect time to grow it, is this celery. Celery don't like heat. And I planted some more stuff over here. I don't know what this is. I think it's spinach. It sure is spinach. They look okay. I'm not putting them in the house because I know better. I just showed you the other ones. Couldn't fit this one in the greenhouse, but this is two plants. This is a habanero and a bell pepper plant in the back. The bell pepper leaves, look at the leaves. There's two different types of leaves. One is darker than the other. And then there's the greenhouse. We'll take a look-see-poo in the greenhouse because everything is cramped in there right now until I get that other one up. The greenhouse look like a hoarder greenhouse. I think I'm gonna take some of the annuals out because they're not doing well, and I'd rather have the trees in here than a bunch of annuals that are gonna, possibly pass away. So I'm gonna clear this out and get some of these bell peppers out of here because I have a whole bunch of bell peppers. And of course, this is the toothache plant. I got a couple more trees in here. Let me see what this is right here. Jabutica. I can't even say it. I watch stuff at nighttime. And this is a Barbados cherry. I saw cherries on it the other day, but it must have fell off. I saw 2 cherries in here. I gotta water it again because it had flowers. See that? Barbados cherries love water. If you don't give it water, the flowers will fall off. You won't get no fruit. And then there's a bunch of lemon trees back here. And a couple of other plants that I have not marked. These are all tropical plants. They all have to stay in here or they have to perish. Or I have to put the other one together. Oh, this is my new find. This is a greenhouse heater that I just bought to replace the other one. And I just run it. It's on electricity. You turn it around. Seems to be doing well. We'll see. We will see. I got it on the Amazing Store. So it's more digital than my other one. But it seems to work. It kept it warm during our cold spurt. And that's it. I think I covered everything. Y'all know about the birds, the quail, the chickens, what do I have? I have a lot of birds, different birds. Most of the chickens are out at the other property. I got turkeys. I have Muscovy ducks. Muscovies aren't really ducks. And I have quail. Chickens, turkeys, ducks, and quail. I got a lot of little silkies. You want to see them? I love different things. So there is Snuffleupagus, the ugly one. But this is what they're supposed to look like. That is a silky. They're hard to find. If I see some more at the Tractor Supply, there's silky chicks, I'm just gonna get them. I like pretty things, and I bought this from this guy because he said he couldn't take care of them properly. He was all sad about it and whatnot. I took every silky he had, but they were coughing, and now they brought their little sick butts in here, and they're fine. And now some of my turkeys are coughing. That's all right. Silkies are cute though. See them? See my silkies? You see them? They look like little Snuffleupagus. Look at them. Look at them. I might trade a couple of them for some sheep because people are desperate for these birds. I don't know how many I have. Let me see. That's 1, 2, 3, and there's 3 here, and there's another 3 here. That's 6. I love this bird. Those two had the Brahma, and I call it Baldy and Brahma. Those two. Stay on track. That's number 7. That's number 7 silky right there. And then number 8 and 9 are right here. I think that's it. I don't think there's no more. They hang out with each other. Yeah. It's slim pickings out here. Those are the Muscovies. They could fly, y'all. So can the turkeys. They fly away if you let them. They look all docile now. They ain't always like that. They make a mess. Sure do. But everybody's getting along well. Everybody's a turkey. They call it turkey like it's a turkey and a chicken, but it's not but a chicken with no feathers on it. I don't care for that one. The only one I like is Baldy. And there's Baldy. Baldy is always near Brahma. See? Baldy and Brahma. 2 peas in a pod. You find one, you find the other. They're eating the garlic out of there. That's fine. Because Brahma was coughing a couple of days ago. She ain't coughing no more. Anyway, I'm glad you all are with me for this video. I hope you saw the whole thing and watched the whole thing. It's Jamerica with Jamerica Life. Find your peace. Find something you like to do and do it. No matter how many times you misstep. I'm not gonna say fail, because failure, I think you only fail when you don't even try. You're gonna get something done, or you're gonna learn something, even when you don't make it all the way. How you think I got like this? And I'm still learning every day. This is Jamerica with Jamerica Life. I thank everybody for being with me, and I will see you guys on the next one. How y'all doing? Clean your cage out.